Excusez-moi. Yeah, just a quick roundup. It's the end of the day. All in a day's work. This, for myself and Magical Michael. I'm putting this one up just because it's a thank you really to Mick. He's done a sterling job for us today, and he didn't need to. He's only back for a few days, and he's done us proud. He's done us proud today, Mick, helping us out with this. I don't think I could have got it done in time without him. So thank you very much, Mick. You're a top banana. And thank you very much, Shirley, as well, for your patience, your infinite patience. So myself and Magical Mick, as you probably know, if you've seen the first two clips, have been doing a patio. But we've not only been doing a patio, we've been doing a patio, and we've been completing all the other paths, putting a couple of raised beds in. And I'll give you a little bit of a walk round. All I've done basically is finish off tonight, just finish off the pathways and the spaces around the Tikki hut. So I'll show you that right now. Okay, I've took the fence panels out just so that you can see the whole layout of it, and it looks really good. Considering it's an allotment, it looks really good. I've not 100% completed it just yet because I'm going to finish off putting another sort of L leg section on the raised bed bit. But I'll give you a walk round now of what myself and Mick have done today, and it just shows you what good teamwork can do. And we're going to be doing the same thing when we get Mick's polytunnel sorted out. Working together with a good mate like that, you can get a lot done in a short space of time, and you can make a good job of it. So yeah, I'll let you have a walk round. Okay, so this is the patio that we've laid today. If you look at the previous two episodes, I'll just turn the brightness up a touch. Oh, that's far too much. About there, probably. If you look at the previous two episodes, you'll see us actually installing that, doing the build on it. So that's what we got up to. We got up to doing this bit and finishing that off. All I've done basically is filled in the paths around it, and you can see what a neat job it makes of it when you just finish it off. Oh, look at that little bit of debris destroying the aesthetic. You must go now. Although his brothers and sisters are going to be coming in droves, no doubt, shortly. So yeah, and it goes all the way down the path to the side, or the front rather, of the Tikki hut that faces the lane. It'll look even better once all these bricks are out of the way. These bricks that I dug up from the spot that the patio's on, once they're out of the way, it'll look even better. And but I really do think it looks nice. It looks good. It's finishing it all off, really. This to a great extent. So I'll talk you through what we've actually sort of spent on it. There's the flags that were sacrificed for the greater good. And I've completed this path section just by throwing those little white stones in. Now they're different colours because some of the bags were damp and some of the bags were dry. So that's why you're getting that variation in tone. That'll all be the same tone, obviously, when it gets the same sort of dampness or dryness. And that should be fine. And I really do think it looks really nice. I took the fence panels out just so you could see the whole job, really. The whole lot of it. Now that's an 8 foot by, I think 20 inch internally to the bed. And there's another one going to be going right there, where currently you can see those grey stones. So that'll be the next bit, and then that'll be finished, it'll be done. There's that little raised bed up there. All that needs to be done to is cleared out of all them bricks, or the majority of them bricks. I'll put mortar around the insides of those borders, so there'll be mortar going in along there and along there, just so that can seat itself and bed itself in, and then fill it up with soil. The soil that I am going to be needing to take out of there, I'll save and put to one side and riddle. So we're going to be using that soil mixed with the compost that we've got to create a little raised bed. Those patio chairs are going to go on shortly as well, once I get that in. but those are just all knackered chairs. We might replace those for next year, but they'll stand us instead for this year, the remainder of this year. We've only got about 6 or 7 weeks worth of sun, I reckon, left. But yeah, as you can see, it's looking good, isn't it? Looking very good. Okay, so we'll catch you shortly, where I will have completed the last of the raised beds. Okay, boys and girls. Yep, there's the little baby brother of the big one that's there. That's an 8 foot by 20 inch, and that one is 16 inches by 2.9 feet in length, which meets just about midway to the post right there. And that's more or less it. I'm going to just top off the bed with a bag of compost, and that should be us. That should be us done. Yeah, it's been a great little project, this. On the Little Farmer's Farm, if you're new to the channel, or you've just stumbled across this, we have lots and lots of little projects like this, building projects and show and tell how-tos on all kinds of external building work. So we show you how to make paths, we show you how to make the Tikki hut, which I'll show you the Tikki hut. To the uninitiated, the Tikki hut is a shed. It's a big shed that we made, yet to be totally finished off. That is the worst side. So that's not a very good advertisement, but it's almost finished, and it's a flat roof, or slightly sloping flat roof, that's 10 feet by 10 feet, and the shed itself is 8 feet square. And let's see if we can capture it in all its glory. So yeah, it's quite a big baby. The idea of the channel is that we'll show you little projects like this so that the layman can pick up and just get cracking, and don't be afraid of actually getting stuck into it and having a go yourself. I'm not a joiner by any stretch of the imagination, but I've watched YouTube videos, done a bit of research, asked a couple of friends for a couple of tips and a bit of assistance. And as I said earlier, Mick, who's on the adjoining plot to me, is a diamond bloke, and we help each other out, which is the way you should be in life. And you'll get there in the end. There's a lot of growing projects, there's a lot of building projects. We did this pathway, we showed you how to lay the pathway. The patio, as I say, this, and there's a poly greenhouse which is up at the top. All of these raised beds, the different configurations of framing, caging, hoop, net, setups. You'll learn all of that on this channel, and you'll also learn how to do a big fruit cage like that, which isn't quite finished off. But we have a laugh, we have fun. We don't take ourselves too seriously. These are the better ones that we did recently. There's a raised bed that we did out of scrap wood, which has sweet potatoes in it. That was the prototype for its big brother, which was the one next door to it. And we've got lots of cabbage, broccoli, calabrese, cauliflower, all kinds of things, Brussels sprouts that are going to be growing in there. And it's going to be of a sufficient height to take that. It stands at 5 feet high, and it's just under 5 feet wide as well, that one. That one's smaller in dimensions. It's about 3 feet, and it stands at about 3'3" high, or about a metre high. And both of those are just over 10 feet. And they are 3.3 metres in length, each one of those. We built that, which is a poly greenhouse. That was one of the first builds that we ever did on the Little Farmer's Farm. And that came out okay. That's going to be replaced with glass eventually, and it'll be a freestanding structure built of timber, and all done by the layman. The whole channel's about that. It's about growing and building and doing projects with your son. I've only got 2 boys myself, but you could do it with your daughter if you've got a daughter that's keen on things like that. It's just to spend time with the kids, doing productive things and teaching them how to sort of be self-reliant and self-sufficient, and key skills that kids I think these days need and maybe lacking a little bit. That's what we're all about. That's what we want to do. It's the sort of message that the channel is trying to promote. But as I say, we do generally have a laugh as well. We have a mess about. We talk crap. It's all in layman's terms. It's a project, the little farm, it's only been going actually just over 4 months, but in that 4-month period of time we've done a lot of work, but there's still some to do. Cleaning, tidying up, making good, making use of the space that we've got. I mean, this is going to be extended by another at least 4 feet this way, maybe 4 to 6 feet going this way, so we've got a longer greenhouse. Mick next door, who's my partner in crime, has gifted us a bit of his land to use, and it's an allotment plot. It's in the northwest of England. It's an allotment plot that we took over at the beginning of March 2018, and since then I've practically lived down here. And if you look back at a lot of our previous uploads, you'll see that there's a lot of work being done, and we'll show you every step of the way, the triumphs and the tragedies when you're trying to grow organic vegetables, and you're interested in the aesthetic look of your environment as well. We show you how to conserve water. There's all kinds of things. So please comment, like and subscribe if you like what we're doing, because we'd love to get in touch with you, and we'd love you to get in touch with us and spread the word about what we're doing, the organic growing, the self-sufficiency, etc, etc, etc. My name's Guru Mafinda, and we've had a wonderful day again today. If you're a regular viewer and subscriber, you'll know that I'm back in work tomorrow. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I spoke to my second in command this morning, Matthew, and he said things are okay. There's a couple of little things I need to pick up and get sorted, but I've been off for the last sort of like 17 days on holiday. We've had a couple of days down here, but yeah, I'm going to pick up work tomorrow, so I'm going to be back at work. I'll be back on the plots as well though, and I'll be spending more time with the kids and the family. You've got to strike the balance, the work, life, plot, balance, and you'll be a happy camper. I was going to leave you again with a sunset, but I won't. I'll give you the pink fluffy clouds that are over there instead. And as I say, it's the beginning of the week. It's Monday evening right now. I hope you have a fantastic week, and you barrel your way into the weekend and have lots of fun and lots of japes. All right, catch you later. Bye-bye all.